We got stamina, and we can run with the best of them.
So the Panthers have come out now to their theme song, and they look like they're fired up. Let's hope they are fired up, as the Panthers, sometimes you wonder about their emotions before games. In years past, we've kind of been flat sometimes at some key moments in the season. Let's hope the Panthers don't show that here tonight. Let's hopefully they come out and are ready to go here right from the get-go.
Right.
Now we anticipate probably having the national anthem coming up here, as it looks like they are going to line up and get ready for the national anthem. So let's go ahead and take this opportunity, and we will send it back to the station as you're listening to Panther Football here on KKN and the World Wide Web.
You're listening to the Kansas Class 2A playoff action here on KKN KQMA, as tonight's action features the Phillipsburg Panthers on their quest for a state title. The broadcast is made possible with the support of Panther boosters. Those boosters in part include Nextech, the preferred choice for business IT solutions, Coombs Trucking, and Rogers & Associates Insurance in Phillipsburg. Keep it right here for more Class 2A playoff action. You're listening to the Kansas Class 2A playoff action here on KKN KQMA, as tonight's action features the Phillipsburg Panthers on their quest for a state title. The broadcast is made possible with the support of Panther boosters. Those boosters in part include the Phillipsburg Pizza Hut, making it great, Olabobi Memorial Chapel, and J&R HVAC LLC in Phillipsburg. Keep it right here for more Class 2A playoff action. You're listening to the Kansas Class 2A playoff action here on KKN KQMA, as tonight's action features the Phillipsburg Panthers on their quest for a state title. The broadcast is made possible with the support of Panther boosters. Those boosters in part include E&K Insurance, the offices of Mason Miller LLP, and by Dr. Bill Miller, DDS in Phillipsburg and Hill City. Keep it right here for more Class 2A playoff action. You're listening to the Kansas Class 2A playoff action here on KKN KQMA, as tonight's action features the Phillipsburg Panthers on their quest for a state title. The broadcast is made possible with the support of Panther boosters. Those boosters in part include Heritage Insurance in Phillipsburg, White's Food Liner, and by Masson Motors, your home for great deals and even better service. Keep it right here for more Class 2A playoff action.
Welcome back, everyone, at Panther Stadium here on a Friday night as the 2A state playoffs continue here, as this is the regional section. You have regionals and you have sectionals, sub-state, and state championships. So we're still got 3 or 4 games if the Panthers are lucky enough to survive tonight and go on and play next week, as this is the regional section of the playoffs. As now the team captains are coming to the line, to the middle of the field. We got Moon, Trey Sides, Kason Keaton, and Jared Shelton are the captains for tonight's game for the Panthers, as they shake hands and they will go through it. And Jason, you're going to watch that right now.
I'm going to.
Don't turn your head and look at me. We got to watch that. I'm going to keep talking here, and you just concentrate on that. Good crowd here on the Panther side. There's still a few seats, but I imagine they'll be filling up here and stuff, as the flag on the far south end of the field is draped down, and they are no wind to speak of tonight. It's about 51 degrees at kickoff, and so it's a good night for high school football. You got to remember, this is November, as a kickoff temperature shows 48 degrees, so it's dropping a little bit, but it's still a very nice night here in November.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. This is football weather. I mean, what else do you want?
Now, you watch the flip, and
Lakin won the toss, and they chose to receive, so they're gonna try and set the tone right off the bat, with the ball. They want to move the ball down the field, score early. Their best offense, like their coach said earlier, their best defense is their best offense, keeping us off the field.
So the Panthers will kick off, and that means they will get the ball back to start the second half, and that hasn't happened for the Panthers. I think we've won the toss last 3 or 4 games, because we've taken the ball and just revved it up from there. So we'll see how it goes, as Honeycutt will try to pin him back deep, and we'll see if the Panthers can get off to a good start here. Again, the crowd keeps coming in here, people coming in here, a few people coming in from Lakin, but I think most of the Lakin people here, and they're probably got, I'd say, man, they may have 100 people over there now, as they've had a few more people show up, so a good crowd coming in to support the Lakin Broncos. Again, the Panthers now break that. One of the problems the Panthers have had, they've given up some run kickoff returns, so hopefully this squad will be ready to go. Some of the guys out there, you have Ragsdale and Minkler, Jackson Horn, Kagan Keaton is out there, just to name some of them. Niblock, of course, Honeycutt is kicking off. Moon looks like he's out there, so we'll wait and see now. As the officials have set, they've given the signal. Honeycutt approaches the ball, and we are underway. A high kick coming down, going to be fielded right about the 10. They fake the reverse. Guy has it on the far side. Now he wants to reverse back, and he's met about the 22, dives to about the 24. So Lakin will start first and 10 from about their own 24-yard line.
Yeah, nice job of the Panthers keeping their lane assignments, not getting overextended on that kickoff, and they've done that in the past this year. We've seen that, and they did a great job of staying with the running back and keeping him in front of them.
Sometimes when they fake a fake handoff in the back, they try to run that fake reverse or something. Guys can get out of the lane, but the Panthers do a good job. So Lakin breaks huddle. They will be in what they call their version of flex mode. As quarterback goes under center, he has a running back behind him. Takes the ball as he went over. Now he wants to run the quarterback option. He makes one guy miss. He breaks the tackle. He's up over the 30. Now driven back, but he has got a good run that time as Panthers overran that play a little bit, and he gets out to about the 30, so there's a gain of about 6. Let's call it 2nd and 4.
Yeah, he did a good job of staying behind his line, reading his blocks, just letting those big guys move the pile around, and then squirted through for 6 yards.
So Lakin sends one wide out to the far side. Quarterback again is under center. That's where he'll work most of the year. Man comes in motion. They hand the ball off to the back coming through, and he follows his running back, and he's up to about the 33, 34-yard line. He may be close to a first down, depending on the spot, as Lakin using that big offensive line and just moving the Panthers back.
Yeah, power running. Smash mouth football. 3 yards in a cloud of dust is what they're hoping for right now.
So they did give him the first down. So Lakin runs 2 plays, picks up a first down, and they continue their drive. Again, they send one wide out to the near side. As quarterback again will work under center. Looks over the defense. Now sends a man in motion. Panthers fake. Now he's changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Takes it, hands off to the first back through. He makes one guy miss. Then the Panthers gang up and bring him down at about the 36, maybe the 37. So there's a gain of about 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 7 for the Broncos.
Nice job of group tackling. He ran through that initial arm tackle there on our defensive end. We've just got to put the pads to him.
So the Panthers trying to get a stop here, as Lakin would love to run the ball and control the clock and keep it away from the Panthers. Again, one wide out, goes far out to the far side. Martin goes with him on the far side. Now a man goes in motion to the far side. They pitch it quickly, trying to get outside, and Moon shoves the blocker down and tackles the running back, and there's going to be a loss on the play, and their running back is down, pounding the ground, and he is not getting up. Oh, now he does get up, but he limps off. He can't put any weight. That's number 20 for them, one of their running backs. Looks like William Gilliland?
Gilliland, yep.
Did they just list him as a junior? No weight, no height, no nothing, but that brings up a third, let's call it a long 8 for the Broncos. They are capable of passing. Let's don't say that they can't pass. They pass about 6 to 8 times a game. So now, quarterback again will be under center. They are in their flex mode. Now, the Panthers trying to dig in. Man comes in motion. Quarterback keeps it. He's looking for some run, cuts up, and he's cut down. As that's Kason Keaton coming in there.
Keaton and Sharon Ellis there.
Sharon
nice
Ellis
job.
got him high. Kason got him low, and that should bring up a 4th down as it's 4th and about 7. So you would think the Broncos would go into a punt formation. We've got 9:14 to go here in the first quarter. Panthers have not had the ball as of yet.
Yeah, this defensive stand, we give up 1 first down. This next defensive stand, now we got a timeout by Lakin.
Yeah, Lakin calls a timeout. We'll keep it here. Don't understand now with 9:02. They may be thinking about going for it. I don't know if they're pull out all stops here, Jason. Is they got to take advantage of, I guess, when they think they can.
Yeah, And we've done a great job the second set of downs that Lakin's had, just extending the play, not letting them get to the outside, running the ball through, and just meeting the runner at the line.
I don't know what Lakin could be thinking about. Again, as we stated, the Panthers have given up the fourth least amount of points. Lakin is right behind them and has only given up the fifth amount of points. So maybe they feel like they can move the ball and they may try something. And now both teams come back out of the field. Panthers drop Moon and Gross back to receive the punt. And it looks like now, I still do not understand that timeout. You don't call a timeout to set up a punt. But let's see what they have. Panthers now getting ready for the punt. Lakin has one guy out to each side. They may run a fake, as I thought they had a movement. Ball is punted off the side of his foot and goes out of bounds. The Panthers are going to have great field position as they're going to mark it at about the 46. So Phillipsburg will go, and maybe that's what the conversation. Maybe they don't have a good punter. So, Panthers will have their first opportunity as they bring the ball in, and it will be marked at about the Panther 46. It will be 1st and 10 for Phillipsburg at that point. We've got 8:56 to go. This is the first time the Panthers have the football. Now the Panthers break out. They send one, two to the near, one to the far, half of a flex bone. Side sets him down. Takes the ball, hands it off right to Moon, right up the middle. He keeps moving. He's close to the 50, so he's going to get about 4 yards on first down as the offensive line moving some of those big guys around, and he gets right up to the 50, so let's call it 2nd and 6 for the Panthers.
Yeah, nice. I mean, we're going to try to suck him inside, and then go outside. Nice play on first down.
Ellis goes in motion. They give the ball to him, and he breaks through the eye. He cuts back in, makes one guy miss. He's down, turning, and he's thrown down at about the 30. So Ellis gets a big run from the 50 to the 30, and the Panthers have a first down. So just like that, the Panthers are going to their hurry-up offense. They're going to try to tire these big guys out. They set him down. Now they go to the jumbo set. Again, the ball handed off to Moon. Moon falls right inside, dives up, and he gets 3 or 4 yards right at the gut as the Panthers just trying to go right at this Bronco defense.
Yeah, it's hard to explain the speed of Phillipsburg on film, on paper. They just get to the line so quick, and they get through the defensive line so quick, too, that they don't have a lot of time to react.
Honeycutt brings the play in from the side, gives it to Trey Sides. Trey will look over the defense. He'll either go with the play or he'll check out if he sees something else. Now, first time the Panthers go to their wishbone set, and we have movement as it looks like it's going to be on the Broncos, and that's going to move it 5 more yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and maybe a yard or so for the Panthers.
Yeah, nice hard count. I'm not sure that was directed from the sideline. I think just Trey wanted to get us in a better situation there.
So let's call it 2nd and a long one for the Panthers. Again, wishbone. They take the ball, head out to Gross. Gross has his first carry. He dives over the 20 to about the 18, picks up the first down, and the chains will move once again for the Panthers.
Yeah, again, inside out. Let's make them load the box, and then we can go outside on them.
Now, Sisson and Honeycutt switch places as Sides brings his team up to the line. Again, they'll stay in the wishbone. Now they send one wide out to the far side. Sides backs up, looks over the defense, takes the ball, throws a quick pitch to Gross. Gross follows blockers, cuts back inside, shakes off one guy, cuts back inside, dives inside, still moving. He's inside the 10 to about the 8 as he just shoved a guy off of him, cut back over, and he's got, I believe, another first down for the Panthers. It'll be first to go from the 8. Panthers up quickly to the line as they're trying to tire him out. Now the Panthers go to half a wishbone. Again, Side sets him down, hands off to Ellis. He throws it out in the flat to Gross. Gross has got one guy to beat, and he walks in for the touchdown. I don't see any flags, so the Panthers look like they are on the board here with 6:58 to go in quarter number 1. Let's call it an 8-yard pass from Sides to Gross. And the Panthers score first here, leading 6-0, and Honeycutt will be in to try the extra point. That was very deceptive. I thought Ellis had the ball going up the middle, and all of a sudden you see the ball flying in the air, and I'm thinking, okay, I lost that one. Now they go to the swinging gate for the first time this year. The Panthers line up one way, they come over, and if the defensive team doesn't make an adjustment, they go for two. Now Honeycutt lines up, waiting for the snap, gets the ball, it's placed down, kick is up, and it's good. So the Panthers take their opening possession, drive down the field very convincingly, and score. You're listening to Panther Football here on KKN and the World Wide Web.
You're listening to the Kansas Class 2A playoff action here on KKN KQMA as tonight's action features the Phillipsburg Panthers on their quest for a state title. The broadcast is made possible with the support of Panther Boosters. Those boosters in part include Trinity Ag, LLC, building the future together. All the Bovie Furniture and Appliance. And Landmark Implement of Phillipsburg, your John Deere dealer. Keep it right here for more Class 2A playoff action.
Okay, welcome back, everyone, to Panther Stadium as we are here. The Panthers take their opening possession, drive it for 50. Well, they got on their 46, so 54 yards for the touchdown. We do have a couple scores to give you. It's Smith Center 48-0 over Sacred Hearts. Elsaline 14-7 over Plainville. And Garden Plain leads Trinity Hutch 7-0. So Honeycutt has it teed up. He will get ready to kick off once again to the Lakin Broncos. He gets a signal from the officials, approaches the ball, kicks it, drives it deep, and this time out of the end zone. So Lakin will start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Nice kick, nice offensive series, way to set the tone.
Now the Panthers need to come out and shut him down once again and just keep everything under control here in this first quarter. First quarter, we've got under 7 minutes to go. Usually, Panthers may have 21 points by now, but Lakin very deliberate, using a lot of the clock, trying to run, haven't thrown the ball, so they are going to eat up as much time as they can to keep the Panther offense off of the field. Now, Lakin breaks the huddle. They send one wide out to the far side. Again, quarterback operates under center, sets his team down. Man goes in motion, they fake it, now they come back with a counter. Panthers are there, they bottle him up and drop him. Not much around that as he gets about a yard as they will spot the ball down, and it's going to be, let's call it 2nd and 9 for the Broncos.
Yeah, it was a nice job. Lakin actually pulled 2 people on that for that counter, and our defensive line just met him at the line.
Covington says that they're going to watch their guards. The guards dictate what they do as far as on the run. So now Lakin breaks out to the far side, one to the near side. Quarterback again under center. Takes the ball, goes back, wants to throw it, tries to set up a screen. He's under a lot of pressure. He gets the ball off, and it's caught. Makes one guy miss, and he's bounced out of bounds. But, boy, he was under lots of pressure. They were going to get a first down as it's all the way out to the Lakin about 33-yard line. I thought the Panthers had that read pretty good, but they just got a little too deep.
Yeah, just missed the assignment with the linebacker, with the guy coming out of the backfield for the screen pass. Didn't pick him up. Everybody let him go. Our defensive line did a good job of pursuing, putting the pressure on the quarterback, and he dumped it off for a little screen pass.
So first down for the Broncos as the ball moved out to about their 33, maybe the 34, and they have a new set of downs here. Again, now the Broncos line up one wide out to the near side, everybody else in tight, kind of their flex bone formation. Quarterback is under center. Sets his team down. Man goes in motion. They hand the ball off to the first back through, and Panthers come up, meet him right at the line. He gets to about the 36-yard line or so. Gets a couple yards on the play. Panthers meet him pretty well. Yeah, let's call it a gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and a long 7.
Yeah, and I can't say enough right now. Our defensive line is meeting them head on and letting our linebackers, giving them time to read the play and adjust and meet the ball runner.
Right now you have Ragsdale in there, and I believe Case and Keaton as the linebackers. Again, same formation, one to the near side, everybody else in tight. Quarterback under center once again. Takes the ball, keeps it, pitches it out, and he's got some running room over here as he's now bounced out. We have a flag come in late as he's bounced out at about the 46-yard line. Going to be enough for a first down, but let's see what the call is.
I think it's going to be a block in the back.
Yeah,
Helmet contact is what the call is.
Coach Covington, or one of the coaches, Panther coaches, yelling at some of the Lakin players, so that's going to definitely take this penalty and wipe out that game. As it could be, at least it's a 10, it's going to be a 15-yard. That's going to be, I believe, maybe a personal foul.
Yeah. It constitutes as a spot foul, 15 yards. It's a helmet-to-helmet contact is what they called there.
So that wipes out a first down and makes it second, and let's call it about 16, maybe 17, maybe even 18. Let's see.
I'm in the 18.
So now Lakin sends two to the near side. Everybody else is in tight. Quarterback is under center. Panthers back off. Now the quarterback goes back, wants to throw it deep. He's got a man. He doesn't have anybody. Now he's just going to throw the ball away as he was out of bounds, I thought, when he threw the ball. But he incomplete pass, and it brings up 3rd and long for the Broncos.
And he had a man there. If he could have just stepped into that throw. He got hit as he was throwing, trying to go out of bounds, off balance. He had a man wide open. We've just got to... defensively, our defensive backs have to step up and make sure they're within an arm length of that player when you get a broken play like that.
So, big 3rd down for the Broncos, 3rd and 17. Panthers digging in here. Would love to shut him down and get the ball back. Now, Lakin sends 2 to the far side. Everybody else in tight. Panthers lining up defensively. Quarterback goes back, wants to throw. He's under a little pressure, throws it out in the flat. He's got a man there, and he's met right away and dropped. But he gets about 10 yards on the play, but that's going to bring up a 4th down and long for the Broncos. So we'll see whether the Broncos are willing to give the ball back or whether they will try and go for it. The ball is at their own 36-yard line. Panthers thinking punt. They send in Gross as the punting team comes in. Got to be aware of a fake, though. I mean, right now we've seen Lakin there willing to try about anything. Punter is in punt formation. They send 2 gunners, 1 to each side. Waiting for the snap. He does get it back. Punt is away. Coming down. Panthers are going to let it bounce, and it's going to bounce out of bounds. So the Panthers will get the ball. It looks like about the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for Phillipsburg at that point. So we've got 4:24 to go here in the first quarter. Panthers lead it by the score of 7-0 over the Broncos from Lakin.
Now, do we try and hurry up? I say we go with the hurry-up offense, but do we try to make that big play, that home run play right now?
I'd say let's just keep running it and wear them down. I think the more plays we run against that offense and defensive line, I think the better it bodes for us later in the game. But right. Panthers go. Now they go into the flex mode. One to each side. They snap as high. They hand the ball off to Gross, and Gross cuts back in, makes the one guy miss, spins around, still on his feet, still driving, still there. He's up to about the 50, so he's got a 15-yard gain, and another first down for the Panthers.
Yeah, nice.
Looks to the sideline, gives that, look at it. Traylon's fired up for tonight. So the 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the 50.
Yeah, nice. He's finally reading his blocks, seeing the blocks, being patient with his blockers out in front of him, breaking off tackles. They're not going to arm tackle him. We stress that at home. Not one person is going to bring you down. It better be 2 or 3. So
the Panthers come out. Now they break the flex mode. Send Ellis to the near side. Everybody else in tight. Gross is in the back. They take the ball, fake the handoff. And now Trey's got all kinds of room to run. Throws the ball over the head of Caden Key. He could have tucked that and ran.
But he had wide open on there.
Goes for incomplete, so it brings up 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. So we'll see what the Panthers do here as they try to pass on first down, trying to break up, trying not to get into any tendencies or any type of rhythm that the Broncos can key on. But it does put us behind the sticks. Now we go back to the wishbone. High snap, and they hand the ball off to Gross. Gross cuts back inside, cuts inside, trying to get outside. Now he just drives in, drives forward, and he's going to have, the ball comes out. He fumbled. And Lakin has the football. So the Panthers do what they don't want to do and give the ball up. Lakin has it 1st and 10 at their 46-yard line.
He's just got to get north and south, stop dancing.
So Panthers don't like that situation. He does last Norton. Last week let Lakin stay in the ball game, and then Lakin put him away. So the Panthers going to ask their defense come up with a stop here. First and 10 for the Broncos. So we'll see what the defense can do. See if they can bail the offense out here. Again, quarterback is under center. Man goes in motion. They fake, head off ball to the middle, and Panthers pile it up pretty good, and they're trying to rip the ball out of there as he holds on to it, but he gets a gain. I think he got a couple yards. Let's see where they spot it.
Yeah, they're just trying to go inside. We're doing a great job of just meeting them. Yeah, we're giving him 2 yards, but we're doing a great job of gang tackling, getting on the ball, seeing the ball, finding it.
Let's call it 2nd and 8 for the Broncos as we're headed to 3:25 left to go here in the first quarter. Again, the Panthers do lead it by the score of 7-0. Now the Broncos send one wide out to the near side. Everybody else in tight in their flex bone formation. Quarterback, again, is under center with the fullback right behind him. Man comes in motion. Panthers now sending a blitz. Wants to throw the ball, throws the ball, and it's tipped and incomplete as Miller hit the quarterback as he was throwing. And so the ball goes incomplete, and they'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Broncos.
Yeah, they tried that little hitch screen again, and Austin Miller was all over it, all over the quarterback. The quarterback didn't drop that back far enough, but he read it great, and it was in his face.
So let's see what the Panthers do here defensively here now. Now the Broncos send 2 to the far side. Everybody is in tight. Got to watch the tight end on this side. They like to run that tight end delay. Quarterback again goes under center. Looks over the defense. Goes back, wants to pass. Miller's on him now. They set the screen up, and they tip the ball away. Tip it up, and it's fought forehand, thrown out of bounds. And we're going to say, intercepted. Honeycutt took it away from the lineman, and the Panthers got the ball back.
That was an awesome play. Trey tipped it, and then the Lakin lineman tipped it again, and
Honeycutt wrestled away from the lineman.
Took it away from him. He just wanted the ball more. He took the ball away from him. That was awesome.
So the Panthers have it 1st and 10 at the 43 of Lakin, and I'm surprised the quarterback even threw it. There was 2 or 3 Panthers in that area.
Oh, we were ready for that.
That was going nowhere. So Panthers have the ball, and let's see what they can do with this set of third downs. They go back to the wishbone. Again, sides. Sets him down. High snap. Hands the ball off. He keeps it on the far side. Cuts it back inside. Trying to bounce outside. Pitches it late. And the ball's on the ground again. And they're still fighting for it. Let's see. I think the Panthers might have got it back.
Casey Keaton landed on it. No, Jared Shelton landed on it. Nice job.
Very late pitch. Cannot do that. You got to just get what you can get.
Get up and down the field. We're doing too much time just dancing around.
So we gain a yard on the fumble. Brings up 2nd and 9, but need to start taking care of that ball. Panthers now break the huddle. They go back to a partial wishbone. Again, side sets him down. Takes the ball, pitches it back to Gross. Gross looks for some running room. Cuts inside. Gets blocked. Cuts it back inside. Has it done. Now he's just falling down. He's still on his feet. Makes the guy miss. Got the ball again. Oh, my gosh. He's got to hold on to that ball. He gets it back, but he gets it, and it's all the way down to about the 8-yard line as the Panthers flirt with disaster on the last 3 plays. So the Panthers get the ball back. And now, Panthers have it 1st and 10 at the Lakin 8-yard line. They send Miller to the far side, Sisson to the near side. Have Moon right behind sides. Man goes in motion. They fake the handoff, give it to Moon. Moon cuts back inside, lowers his head. He's inside the 5 to the 3. As he gets down in bounds, they're going to spot him down at about the 4, looks like. So Moon gets 4 yards on 1st down. Now it'll be 2nd and goal to go from the 4. So the Panthers trying to get another score here as now they go back to the jumbo set. Takes the ball, and there's a little confusion now, and now Trey Sides trying to outrun the defense, and he dives for it. Puts the ball on the ground. He gets close. Yeah, he doesn't get in. And so now it's going to bring up a third down as they tried the bootleg, and Lakin was ready for that. Didn't get a block from the wide receiver on the far side. So they're going to mark it at about the 2.5, and it's going to be 3rd and goal to go for the Panthers. Again, Honeycutt brings the play in. Panthers would love to get points out of this. As the now play comes in from the sideline, we're at 56 seconds to go. They go back to the wishbone. Now they take the ball, head it off to Moon. Moon crashes in for the touchdown. So, with 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter, let's call it about a 3-yard run by Moon for the touchdown. It's now 13-0 in favor of the Panthers, and Honeycutt will be in to try the extra point. Again, the Panthers line up in that swing gate extra point. See if the Lakin adjusts back. Now they do just, so the Panthers bring everybody in. And Honeycutt will try the extra point. Martin will put it down. Honeycutt gets ready. Gives the signal. Snap is back. Ball is placed down. Kick is up. And it is good. So the Panthers now lead it by the score of 14-0 over the Broncos. We'll send it back to the station as you're listening to Panther Football here on KKN and the World Wide Web.
You're listening to the Kansas Class 2A playoff action here on KKN KQMA as tonight's action features the Phillipsburg Panthers on their quest for a state title. The broadcast is made possible with the support of Panther Boosters. Those boosters in part include Agmart LLC, Phillips County Health Systems, and Farm Bureau Insurance. In Phillipsburg, call Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Shane Kinnert to see how simple insurance can be. Keep it right here for more Class 2A playoff action.
Welcome back, everyone. We're back here at Panther Stadium as the Panthers have put 2 touchdowns up on the board here as the Panthers have been able to move the football offensively as long as they take care of it. They put the ball on the ground 3 times already tonight. They've recovered 2 of them, but they did lose 1 of them, so the Panthers are going to have to see if they can learn how to secure that football here before much longer in this game. Honeycutt has it teed up. Last time he drilled it into the end zone, and the Broncos started at their own 20. Let's see if John can do that again and help the defense out here.
Yeah, we've got to take care of the pigskin. Put 2 hands on it. Run silly. If you think you're running silly, just make sure you take care of it.
Honeycutt drills this one. It's coming down, and it's going to bounce and go into the end zone, and it will be a touchback for the Broncos. They will start again, 1st and 10 from their own 20. Panther defense has played well. They've given up a little bit of yards, but not a whole lot. You need to keep forcing that, keep getting the ball back to their offense, and really just, kind of get that doubt in the back of the Broncos' minds.
Yeah, we've done a great job defensively. We've turned the ball over once. We're 1-1 right now on turnovers. We've just got to keep pounding them.
Lakin comes out. They send 1 wide out to the near side. Quarterback again will operate under center. They're in their flex bone formation. Again, send the man in motion. They hand the ball off to the back. Quarterback still has it. He's a jet sweep, and the runner is bounced out of bounds as Ellis comes across. But he gets 4 or 5 yards on the play. So the jet sweep for them works pretty good, and they bring the ball inside, and they will spot it right at the 25. So gain of 5. Let's call it 2nd and 5 for the Broncos. That's a slow-developing jet.
Well, actually, it was a triple option. He drug it, and then he just pitched it late. Our defensive end has got to do a better job of getting that downfield and getting that kick back inside for us.
Now the Broncos send 1 wide out to each side. Everybody else is in tight. Again, quarterback barks out his signals, looks over the defense, sets him down. Man goes in motion. Now they fake it. Now he goes back to center, and he calls a timeout. So Lakin has used their 2nd timeout already here in this first half. We still got 41 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Jason, this has been a good first quarter, but there's still some things that the Panthers need to work out here.
Oh, we've got to work out why we think that football's 400 degrees. We can't hold on to it. Defensively, I think we're doing great. We're meeting the ball. We're extending. Some of those plays we're getting cracked back on to where we're not getting down the field to get everything back inside and let our linebackers eat that up. Other than that, I'm really pleased with their size disadvantage right now, how we're taking it to them, some of those kids over there already have their hands on their hips. They're tired. They're like, what is going on? We're in this game. And realistically, they haven't moved the ball much.
Yeah, we're almost forcing them to throw, and I don't think they're real comfortable throwing. They've already thrown the ball, I'd say 3 or 4 times, 5 times, and they throw it, an average of between 6 to 8 a game. So we're still in the first quarter. So the Panther defense is doing a good job getting them in second and third down long situations.
Yeah, getting them out of their game plan of what they want to call on this down, this down, this down.
So the Broncos back out on the field. Panthers now join them. Quarterback now sends one wide out to the far side and a slot to the near side. Goes under center, sends a man in motion. They fake the ball around, hand off to the big back through, and he's met right in the middle there as he's hit low by Ragsdale and then plowed over by, I believe, Cason Keaton in the middle. So good job by the linebackers that time.
Yeah, we give them 3 yards on that. It's third and manageable for them, but they're not going to break anything. We're keeping that inside. They're
getting pounded every time they run in the middle. They're getting hit and getting hit hard. So we'll see if that becomes an advantage to the Panthers here in this. Now they're just going to let the clock run down. I believe not even call a play. So they're using the clock to their advantage. So at the end of one quarter here at Panther Stadium, it's the Panthers 14, the Broncos nothing. We're back after this timeout. You're listening to Panther Football here on KKN and the World Wide Web.
You're listening to the Kansas Class 2A playoff action here on KKN KQMA as tonight's action features the Phillipsburg Panthers on their quest for a state title. The broadcast is made possible with the support of Panther boosters. Those boosters in part include Next Tech, the preferred choice for business IT solutions, Coombs Trucking, and Rogers & Associates.
Thank you for watching tonight's PTV broadcast of Panther Football. Please help us to continue to put on these broadcasts of Panther sports by sending donations to Panther Television, Phillipsburg High School, Phillipsburg, Kansas 67661. We appreciate your support. Go Panthers!
Going, they send one wide out to the far side, two to the near side, and now side sets him down. Looks up the defense. Throws it quick. Oh, throws it low. Incomplete, as that was not a good throw by Trey, as wasn't a lot of going to develop over there anyway. The Broncos had read that pretty good, so now it's 2nd and 10, but it puts the Panthers behind the yard marks.
I like the option of getting 4 or 5, and then 2nd and medium, go for a pass.
Let's say we're behind the sticks again. Now the Panthers come out. They send one wide out to the far side. Same basic formation. 2 to the near side. Sides again. Sets down. Takes up. Throws the same play. Trying to look for a break. Guy spins around. Gross makes him move. Lowers his head. And he dives up. He's going to have a nice gain on the play. Gross catches the pass and gets about 13, 14 yards on the play. First down for the Panthers.
Yes, they come back to the exact same play there.
A lot better throw that time. Gross was able to handle that one. It was the first one wasn't catchable. Now, Panthers send 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Again, side sets him down, takes the ball, hands it off to Moon. Moon is hit right at the line of scrimmage, gets nothing. Hardly anything. He may get a yard, but boy, oh boy, that time the offensive line got whipped on that one play.
But you know what? That's a good design play because that keeps that center core of their defense honest. They're not going to try and extend anything anymore. Keep them balanced to where, hey, we can run inside. We will run inside.
So second, let's call it a long 9. Now the Panthers, again, spreading everybody out. I don't know. 3 to the far side, 1 to the near. Sides only has Moon behind him. Waits for the snap. And now we have illegal procedure on the Panthers. We're out of our game plan. I don't know why we are going away from the run and spreading everybody out. Now it's going to be 2nd and 14. You're almost going to have to put the ball in the air or run some type of screen here. Panthers have traditionally done this. They get a lead, and then for some reason they go away from what is working. 7:40 to go here in the second quarter. Again, the Panthers are up 14-0. They're in control, but they could really put some damage here. Now they send 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Again, sides, sets this down, goes back, wants to throw, has time. Now running out of time, throws the ball over. Oh, and Moon can't catch it. He had some running room on the far side. It was off his hands, and now Panthers, just like that, are in 3rd and 14.
Yeah, we are not insane. We're in that sluggish mode right now.
Yeah, I don't
know what we're doing.
But now let's see what they have here on 3rd and 14. The longer you let Lakin stay around, the more confidence they get. They get a one break, and it's back. They're back in the ball game. Again, the Panthers send the same formation: 3 to the far side, 1 to the near. Again, sides. Oh, he gets a guy to jump, I believe. So you get 5 yards back. But it's still going to be 3rd and 9 for the Panthers. So Trey Sides, using his voice, draws them offside. That's the second time. And we'll see what they come up with here. Imagine them go right back to the same formation. Panthers line up 3 to the far, 1 to the near. Again, Sides sets it down, takes the handoff, hands it off to Moon, and they run straight ahead. He gets up to the 50. He gets about 5 yards. But now it's 4th down, so what do you do here?
We're in the second quarter. Punt.
Yeah, I would say I would be punting.
We're not in our game plan right now.
4th and 3. Let's see what the Panthers like to hear. Now, they line up in the wishbone. This is not a punt formation. Panthers go for it. They send the ball to Gross. He crashes through. He gets the first down. I guess that's confidence, but man, now go back to the run. You get the first down. You got 5 yards and picks up the first down.
Yeah, I mean, he hit the hole hard finally.
And now Moon comes out limping. That's not good, as Ragsdale will come in. Hopefully that's something he can just walk that off. Now the Panthers break the huddle. They got the ball at the Lakin 45. We've got 6.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Panthers trying to mount a drive. Again, they stay in the wishbone. They hand the ball off. Nope. Sides goes back. Wants the pass. Throws it back. Oh, Miller. Miller has it. He almost breaks the tackle. He catches it. He's down to about the 24-yard line. Nice catch by Miller. Right over the middle. And Sides delivered it on stride.
Yeah, nice pass. We give him tons of time to read, survey the defense, check down. Nice throw, nice catch.
Panthers quickly up. They're in their jumbo set. Quarterback hands the ball off to Ellis. Ellis breaks one tackle, running for the sideline. Cuts back in. He's going to score. That's going to be it. Touchdown, Panthers. Oh, wait a minute. They have a holding on the Panthers. Oh, my gosh.
We are shooting ourselves in the
foot. We are. We really are. We're just not being smart. Too many penalties. That's going to wipe out the touchdown. And more or less, it makes you ejected as you take points off the board. Ball goes back to the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 20. So the Panthers now see what they come up with here. Lakin looks tired, but the Panthers are not taking advantage of it. They send one wide out to each side. Everybody else in tight. As Ragsdale is the running back, they take the ball. Sides wants to throw it. Now he looks up for a little run. He spaced up. He breaks tackle. Going to the sideline. Gets way in. He's pushed out of bounds. But he's down to about the 18, I believe. So there's going to a gain of about 17 yards on the play.
Nice job of stepping up in the pocket. The pocket collapsed on him. He had some checkdowns, and then once he took off running, he had a nice block on the outside and picked up another 12 yards after that.
Yeah, brings it from 1st and 21 to 2nd and 5. So now Panthers in a lot more usable situation. Then they go back to the wishbone. Again, high snap. They hand the ball off to Ellis. Ellis follows blocking, runs up. He dives inside. He's inside the 15 to about the 13, and he's going to have a first down for the Panthers.
Yeah, nice little run. Keep it inside out. Right now, I think we've got Lakin guessing on what we're going to do. They're starting to run some of their bigger guys in and out to keep fresh legs. They're tired.
I would just run it right up, just run your fullback, offside tailback, just hand it off to the third guy and just keep pounding. But Panthers break one wide out to each side. They go back to the flex mode. Again, Ragsdale is in there for Moon. Quarterback hands the ball off to Ragsdale, and Ragsdale lowers his head, gets inside the 10 to maybe the 8.5. Maybe we'll see where they spot the ball. As Moon has his ankle wrapped now and trying to get back into the ball game. So it brings up 2nd and 6 for the Panthers. Again, now they go to the partial wishbone. Sides again, up quickly. They hand the ball off to Gross. Gross lowers his head, bums up, and keeps turning and fighting, and touchdown! Gross from about 9 yards out. Let's call it about a 9-yard run. So here in the second quarter with 4:52 to go, the Panthers are on the board once again on a 9-yard run by Gross, as he would not be denied, and the Panthers now lead it 20-0.
Yeah, he kept his feet moving. He kept the blocker in front of him, too, and that helped. He just kind of ran off the hip of the blocker.
And had both hands on the ball.
He had both hands on the ball.
So now, Honeycutt in to try the extra point. And now we have...
What do we got?
Offsides on them. So now would you go for 2? No. Kick the extra point.
Kick the extra point. We get the ball at the start of the second half.
That's right.
They haven't proven that they can move the ball effectively to score. So let's kick the extra point.
I don't think the Panthers will even... They're asking if they want to move the ball. I think the Panthers said, nah, I guess you can move it. We'll kick it closer.
He moved his spot about a foot.
Yep. So, Honeycutt again will try the extra point. Again, Martin will put the ball down, waiting for the snap. Snap is back, ball plays down, kick is up, and Honeycutt drills it. So the extra point is good. So the Panthers now lead it by the score of 21-0 here in the second quarter. You're listening to Panther Football here on KKN and the World Wide Web.
You're listening to the Kansas Class 2A playoff action here on KKN KQMA as tonight's action features the Phillipsburg Panthers on their quest for a state title. The broadcast is made possible with the support of Panther Boosters. Those boosters in part include Heritage Insurance in Phillipsburg, White's Food Liner, and by Masson Motors, your home for great deals and even better service. Keep it right here for more Class 2A playoff action.
Welcome back, everyone. We're back here at Panther Stadium as we're trying to get some scores here. We do have some scores here early in the ball game. Getting close to half. We still have Garden Plain ahead of Trinity Hutch, 7-0. We have Hoisington ahead of Cimarron, 13-12. Conway Springs is leading Chaparral, 7-0. So those are some of the games, and we have Atkinson and Rossville, 7-7 in that ball game. So some good games going on. Right now, the Panthers are up in their contest, 21-0 over the Lakin Bulldogs Broncos. As they both start with B. Give me a break. Okay, as Honeycutt will have it teed up here. He gets the signal from the officials. He'll try to drive it deep again. Kicks it, and they try an onside kick, and I think the Panthers got it. I know, but did he mark it? I think they're going to say that he touched it before, yeah. Panthers touched it before. They're going to take it away from us.
We had three guys that hit that first guy, though.
He threw his beanbag. That's what I saw. His beanbag spotted.
If he throws his beanbag, then that's a spot. Then that's 10 yards. If it doesn't go 10 yards,
no, he threw it on this side of the 50. I think we touched it before it went 10 yards.
Oh, now they drop the flag. We do have a.
I thought we were awful close to being early.
I don't know. Without instant replay, we're not going to know for sure. But I thought it was good.
I thought it was early. As soon as I seen him through the beanbag, I was out. They have a man down, and he's not moving around a whole lot. As you mentioned, we had three guys hit him, and the officials are still talking. And now they have thrown a flag, so there's got to be some type of infraction. As they're going to come over. Personal foul. Unsportsmanlike. How can that be unsportsmanlike? What?
Are they saying it's a helmet-to-helmet to hit? I mean, there was three guys that hit him. If that's a personal foul, then I don't understand.
I know, they're talking now. So the end result's going to be Lakin's going to get the football. It's going to be deep in our territory. I don't agree with that. I think illegal touching, but I don't see the personal foul, how that could be a personal foul. Coach Covington is still talking to the officials, and that, like I say, now they go back and they're talking again as they're going to mark it off against the Panthers. That is a horrible call. I see the touching of the football early, but that cannot be called a personal foul.
Well, and they still haven't given who's got the ball.
Well, that's going to be Lakin's ball. We touched it early, the ball's dead.
But they just got one of our balls from our sideline.
So, and the Lakin player is up. Glad to see that, but I can see touching early and Lakin getting the ball right at the 50. But to add on a personal foul, I don't agree with that call at all. So it will be Lakin's football, and now you gotta wonder who the personal foul was called on.
Yeah,
you get two, you're gone.
I need to go down and find out who it was on, because I know one was on Jarrett with the interception back here with roughing the passer, but who was this one on? I'm pretty sure Jarrett and none of the others
are in on that.
We're in on the kickoff, but do you switch somebody out with our kickoff already being questionable?
I don't know. So now Lakin's going to have the ball. 1st and 10. We've got 4:48 to go here in the second quarter, and Lakin will have the ball at the Panther 35-yard line. So Panthers got to regroup. Would love to see them shut them out down here. And now they send one wide out to the near side. Again, the Panthers dig in on defense. They fake the ball, hand it off, right up the back, and he doesn't get anything.
He doesn't get anything. Nice job.
He stopped right there as, again, Tice Derby and Shelton and Miller all in there from the Van Kooten. I think the whole front line was in there.
Yeah, there was 3 or 4 of them in there.
I don't see Miller in there right now, but yeah, he is. Okay, now, so let's call it 2nd and 10 for the Broncos. Clock continues to run as the Panthers actually about a half-yard loss on the play. Let's see what the Broncos do. They're going to have to, they're not getting anything up the middle, so we're going to have to see if they can do something different here. Now they send 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Again, the Panthers adjust their defense. Quarterback goes back, wants to throw. He spreads the ball out. He's got a man wide open on the sideline. Now he's just going to throw the ball away.
Was there a player in the area?
Yeah, he was down the sideline, but he was short of him 15 yards. And so now the ball goes incomplete, and it should be 3rd. And let's call it about 10 and a half.
Yeah, great job of extending the play, getting in their face, and our D-backs stayed with the receivers finally. It was good. There was nothing really downfield.
Lakin at this point, being down 21-0, they could be in 4-down territory with the clock winding down. We're under 4 minutes to go here in this first half. Panthers would love to shut them down once again. 1 wide out to each side. Everybody else in tight. Quarterback looks over the defense, takes the ball, pitches it on the end, and Honeycutt's out there, and they're going to drop him. Honeycutt runs him down, and Casey Keaton comes up and slams the door, and there's a loss of about 5 on the play. It's going to bring up 4th and about 16 for the Broncos.
So now, as Lakin, do you punt and pin them back and say, hey, drive the ball on us with 3 minutes left, or do you go for it still and then give them the ball to 40?
You probably go for it because of the simple fact we get the ball back to start the second half. I don't know.
Right, I would play the field position. I would say kick it. You're going to gain 20 yards if it goes in the end zone. We're going to have to start at 20.
But it looks like they're lining up to go for it. Quarterback is under center. 1 wide out to each side. Fullback right behind the quarterback. Sets him down. Goes back. Wants to pay back. Pressure's on him. Throws the ball up. He has the ball. Intercepted. Ellis has it out of the reflection. Now he looks for a block. He's got a block. He's going down the sideline. Makes one guy chuck moves. Cuts back inside and is dropped. But the Panthers will have it. 1st and 10 at about the Lakin 39-yard line as Ellis picked up. No flags on the play that I see. I'm looking.
No flags.
So the Panthers now with 2:50 to go here in the second quarter should try and get more points. We have all 3 timeouts left. No reason to be passing it. You can run the ball, take your time, go to your hurry-up offense, and just shove it down Lakin's throat here as they are tired.
Oh, yeah. They're only subbing in 1, maybe 2 guys, and they're gassed right now.
Panthers send 1 wide out to the far side. They go to the wishbone. Again, sides, sets them down, takes the ball, hands off to Ellis. Ellis is caught in the backfield, and this goes nowhere as Lakin was ready for that one. And there's going to be maybe a little bit of a loss on the play. As loss of 1. So now the Panthers don't do what they should do on the first play. And now, play coming in from the sideline, taking all kinds of time.
I say stay in that hurry up. Stay in that.
Don't
let them catch a breath right now.
Clock continues to run. We're at 2:15 to go here in the second quarter. Let's call it 2nd and 11. Half of the wishbone now. 1 wide out to each side. Sides again. Takes the ball. Wants to pass. He's got all kinds of room to run. Tuck and run. Now he makes one guy shuck and dive. He's doing that sideline. Bounces out. Gets the timeout. And the clock stops with 1:57. The ball goes down to the Lakin 24-yard line. Nice run.
Yeah, great run. So that's a
16-yard run by Sides. Now the play comes in from the sideline. System brings it in. Now the Panthers trying to get more points on the ball. They've got it into field goal range right now, but you'd like to get the touchdown here. Again, now they send Miller to the far side. 1 to the, now they run the jet sweep. And the ball off to Sisson. Sisson cuts it back inside. He's got some running room, cuts it back inside. And, he's hit hard. Goes down, but he gets it to about the 15. And it will be a nice gain on first down. They spread everybody out that time. We were behind the line on most of the wide receivers. Gets about 9. Panthers now need a minute 35 to go here. Clock continues to run. Panthers now, with the goals opportunity, now I can see throwing the ball. If you want to, 2nd and 1. They send one wide out to each side. They go to the flex bone. Sides. Sets them down. Man comes in motion. That's gross. They hand off right up the Moon, up the middle. Moon lowers his head. Driving. He's down to the 1. He gets all the way down to the 1 as Moon smelled the end zone, and it'll be a first down for the Panthers. Minute 10 to go. Plenty of time. Panthers right up quick to the line. Again, they go to the jumbo set as Sides sets them down. Looking over the line. Takes the ball and hands it off. Running to the end zone is Sides. That's Ron Ellis. No flags as they signal touchdown. So with 56 seconds to go here in quarter number 2, a 1-yard run by Ellis, and it's now 27-0 with Honeycutt in to try the extra point.
Yeah, nice fake on every. I didn't see it until Sharon come through this side, so it was a nice fake on Trey Sides' part.
Now the Panthers, they go to the swing gate, and the 2-point conversion is no good. They stopped him. I don't know why we tried that, but we did. So 2-point is no good. So the Panthers lead it by the score of 27-0. We're back after this timeout. You're listening to Panther Football here on KKN and the World Wide Web.
You're listening to the Kansas Class 2A playoff action here on KKN KQMA as tonight's action features the Phillipsburg Panthers on their quest for a state title. The broadcast is made possible with the support of Panther Boosters. Those boosters in part include Trinity Ag, LLC, building the future together. All the Bovie Furniture and Appliance, and Landmark Implement of Phillipsburg, your John Deere dealer. Keep it right here for more Class 2A playoff action.
Welcome back, everyone, to Panther Stadium here in Phillipsburg. The Panthers lead it by a score of 27-0. And no, Honeycutt did not miss an extra point. We tried a 2-point conversion. That failed. That gives us the 27 points instead of 28. Honeycutt will have it teed up as the Broncos go back to receive his kickoff. We have 56 seconds left here in this first half. Panthers have done a lot offensively. Defensively, they've really shut them down. Silly penalties have hurt the Panthers, but no score on the board. Now Honeycutt approaches the ball. He drills it. Coming down, and it's going to be fielded at about the 2. He's at the 10, 15, breaks to the 20, spins off one tackle. Now he gets it, and he gets down to about the 23, 24-yard line, and it will be spotted down for the Broncos at that point.
Yeah, nice little return. They got through the first initial tackler, but there was 3 guys right there with lane assignments that just ate him up.
So Lakin has the ball at their 23. They put it down. 1st and 10. We've got 47 seconds left to go. Will Lakin try to get a score, or will they just go in and try to regroup? Looks like they have everybody in tight. Now they split one guy out to the far side. And the quarterback goes under center. Takes the ball. Keeper bounces to the outside, gets around. Now a flag comes in late, and he's bounced out of bounds. He may be close to a first down, but we do have a flag down. Chop block
on the defense.
On the defense.
He's got to go in the wrong way. You can't chop block on the defense. That would be a personal foul.
They're talking to Lakin. I do not understand this at all.
What?
I don't understand that.
I've never seen that call on the defense. A chop block on the defense.
Wow. Lakin has gotten every break possible in this game as far as penalties and still can't put the ball in the end zone. So, 1st and 10, the ball is at the 37, 38-yard line. Quarterback goes back, throws a quick pass out in the flat, bobbled, and I think they're going to call it incomplete. Second and 10 for the Broncos.
From here, that looked close to a lateral.
Yep. 35 seconds left to go here. Panthers just trying to wear out the time here and get into halftime, leading at 27-0. You would think the Broncos, if they really want to score, you'd be sailing the ball deep. Second and 10. They send two to the near side, one to the far side. Panthers fall off. They again try
that
to
is a
split.
lateral.
That is a lateral. That's a live ball. And I think the Panthers, they call it up. And now they do. Shelton picks it up and bounces out. And the Panthers will have the football. There's a flag in the middle of the field. What is this call?
Oh, my goodness.
They're pointing against the Panthers again. Oh, my gosh.
Face mask.
These officials are just doing everything against the Panthers.
Is that after the play? Because the kid had his helmet off.
Unreal. My good gosh. If I was coming tonight, I'd be getting in the middle of this official crew and just tell them what the heck is going on. This is ridiculous.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
So Lakin up to the ball.
46-yard line now.
Yeah, the ball is placed at the Panther 46-yard line. This is just unreal. But here we go. Lakin sends one wide out to each side. Again, man goes in motion. They fake the ball, pitch it out on late. Panthers are out there and bounce him out of bounds. Any flags?
Was there a personal foul?
Personal foul, pushing out of bounds. As now, clock stops. We've got 19 seconds to go. No gain, maybe even a loss of one on the play. And it will be less. Well,
he lost
moving it. Two.
So nice job of extending the play again, but I guess we can't go back and replay that play, so
yeah.
Get over it, move on.
Yeah, we'll have to get off the officials, but man, just funny situation. Now, one wide out to the near side. Everybody else in tight for the Broncos. Man comes in motion. They hand the ball off on a counter, and the Panthers snuff it out.
Nice job.
Van Kooten and Honeycutt throw him to the ground, and the clock continues to run. I think maybe, even with the help of the officials, Lakin may just let the clock run out here. As that's it. End of the first half. The Panthers on top of Lakin by the score of 27-0 after the first half. We'll be back with a wrap-up here of the first half as you're...
Thank you for watching tonight's PTV broadcast of Panther football. Please help us to continue to put on these broadcasts of Panther sports by sending donations to Panther Television, Phillipsburg High School, Phillipsburg, Kansas 67661. We appreciate your support. Go Panthers! Thank you for watching tonight's PTV broadcast of Panther football. Please help us to continue to put on these broadcasts of Panther sports by sending donations to Panther Television, Phillipsburg High School, Phillipsburg, Kansas 67661. We appreciate your support. Go Panthers! Thank you for...
And the Panther Pacers would like to welcome you to our halftime show. The band is under the direction of drum major Jillian Cole. They will begin tonight's halftime show by performing to the music of Best Day of My Life, followed by Crazy Train. Please welcome the award-winning Panther Pacers. Pacer members are junior Lexi Wood, freshman Caitlin Cheney, senior captain Arissa Peterson-Shea, junior Ashlyn Cole, senior captain Jordan Weisinger, sophomore Ava Skimper, senior captain Ashlyn Kennedy, sophomore Audrey Wood. Watch now as they perform to Cake by the Ocean. we'd like to wish a happy birthday to Anna Skipper. Halftime score, Boynton 27, Cimarron 12.
Title. The broadcast is made possible with the support of Panther Boosters. Those boosters in part include Nextech, the preferred choice for business IT solutions, Coombs Trucking, and Rogers & Associates Insurance in Phillipsburg. Keep it right here for more Class 2A playoff action.
Welcome back, everyone, to Panther Stadium here as we're still at halftime. We've got a little over 3 minutes to go. Neither team is back out onto the field. Let's go ahead. Our halftime score is 27-0. Panthers on top. Go ahead and look at the scoring here in the first half. Started out with the first time the Panthers got the ball with 6:58 to go. A 8-yard pass from Trey Sides to Traylon Gross for the touchdown. Honeycutt's extra point was good, and the Panthers led it by the score of 7-0. Then with 50 seconds left in the second quarter, a 3-yard run by Moon for the touchdown, and the Honeycutt extra point was good, and it was 14-0 in the favor of the Panthers after one quarter. Then with 4:52 left to go in the second quarter, Panthers on a 9-yard run by Gross would not be denied. He got the touchdown. Honeycutt added the extra point, and it was 21-0 the Panthers at that point. Then with just 56 seconds left to go, a 1-yard run by Sharon Ellis. The Panthers went for 2 points. It was no good, and that brings us to our halftime score of 27-0 as the Panthers lead it here at halftime. Looking at some of the other scores, like I say, we do have some updates on some of the scores. We'll go over a little bit again. We do have one final. The Smith Center won 56-0 over Salina Sacred Heart, so Smith Center will advance. So they are now into the field of 8 teams left in 1A. Also, update, we have Plainville 28, El Saline 21, so that game has gone back and forth. The winner of that game will take on the winner of Elkhart and Iman. Smith Center will play the winner of Sedgwick and Meade for their next opponent. In 2A, where we have most of our scores, these games are either late in the second quarter or at halftime. It's Humble 8-0 over Osage City. It's Atkinson Mirror trailing Rossville 21-7. Silver Lake looks like they're in control. They are winning 27-6. No score on Riley County Southeast Saline as of yet. Garden Plain, the last score we had for Garden Plain, it was 7-0 Garden Plain over Hutch Trinity. Hosington 20-12 over Cimarron. Conway Springs was in a dogfight. We thought that might be the second time going around. They're leading it 13-7 over Chaparral. And our score at halftime, it's the Panthers 27-0 over Lakin Bulldogs. And joining me once again is Mr. Gross as Jason has come back here at halftime. And a good first half for the Panthers, but something you don't want to let off the gas as of right yet.
No, I don't think we played all that well this first half. You know, coughing up the ball, not holding on to it. Silly penalties, horribly silly penalties. I don't know if it's a mindset right now or what's going on. If we just can go out there and act like we're good and people are supposed to be afraid of us. We're losing the ball 15, 16, 20 yards down the field. We're not holding on to it. That's where they're stripping it. That should be unheard of. You're high and tight. Once you get through that line, if there's nobody within, 2-3 yards of you, you're high and tight on that ball, holding it. There's no sense in it.
Well, the Panthers, like I say, a lot of penalties in the first half. Something you got to clean up here. You don't want to get into a habit of that. I don't know if some of the officials, may be trying to see things that the Panthers haven't been called for all year, here in that first half. But it's something the Panthers will hopefully try to clean up a little bit here in the second half and try not to get nobody wants to get their second personal foul.
Right.
Because then, and Coach Covington right now talking to the officials saying, hey, what's going on here? And still, I can't imagine him being happy at all with the officiating there in the first half.
Right, and they're an experienced crew. You know, talking with some of the other officials that are in our stands, you know, they've done this for a while,
Yeah.
and it just doesn't.
Never,
you know,
never heard of a
seem like
chop block on the defense. That just is unheard of. You know, I don't know where they got that one from, and like I say, a lot of times teams come in here and they just haven't been hit. Like the Panthers hit it, and they start complaining to the officials, so the officials start looking for things. You know, this is just good MCL football. You need to strap on your chin strap and get ready to play football and quit whining about stuff.
You better come ready. You know, you come into an MCL matchup. I don't care if it's Ellis against somebody. Ellis is going to hit you.
Yep.
You know, we are a hard-hitting league across the board. There's not a team that you ask, you know, how is Oakley? Man, they hit hard. How is Smith Center? They're going to hit you. Every single team in the MCL is loaded with talent, and they love to play smash mouth football, hit you, you know. And we pride ourselves on that in this area.
Panthers, I think, came out pretty injury-free. Moon, I know, did limp off a little bit. He had his ankle re-taped, and he did go back into the ball game. He's warming up. Looks like he's going to be okay. Sometimes it's the second day, you know, after an injury that can catch up and bite you a little bit. We still are without Ty Sides. They're resting him again this game. Hopefully he'll be ready to go next week, because that's going to be, Panthers are going to take their 25-game road streak, something like that, 25, 26 games in a row they've run on the road. If we finish this game off and win this ball game, the Panthers will be on the road next week, either to Conway Springs or Chaparral. Right now, that game is up in the air. We'll try to get you a score on that game as we go later on here in our ball game. Now, both teams are back out on the field. They've both gone through their warm-ups. We've got about 30 seconds left to go. The officials are talking over their strategy here. Let's see, 4 penalties on Phillipsburg and 2 on Lakin in the second. No, I'm kidding, folks. I'm kidding. I can't hear that they're saying. It probably wasn't 4. It's probably 6, by the way. But anyway, Panthers look like they're ready to go. Again, we will get the ball back, and I think it's important that the Panthers come out and make a statement on that first series and possibly go down and get some points.
Yeah, you've got to go down. It doesn't matter if it's a 10-minute drive, if it's a 2-minute drive. Take care of the football, move the ball, make a statement, and say, here, you know, now we got to come back from 35 down.
Get a good return. It'd be nice. We have not done good. We haven't had a lot of opportunities, folks, to be honest with you. Getting it, the defense has not given up a lot of points, so we have not practiced and got a lot of kickoff returns. So let's see what they can do. And now you got to be aware of the onside. Lakin down 27 points. They've only got a second half here. They may try not. They may not kick it deep.
Right, and we talked about injuries. It looks like Sharon's got his knee retaped for the second half.
So Lakin will tee the ball up, and we're about ready to start the second half here from Phillipsburg as Panther Stadium is ready to go here. 12 minutes on the board. The officials looks like they give their signal, and now Lakin will attempt. They've got 6 on one side. I don't know if that means anything or not, as now he approaches the football and kicks it deep. It's a squid coming over, bouncing around. That's a live ball. It goes out of bounds, a flag. So the Panthers will get the ball at, I believe, their 35.
Should be at our 35. Or they can choose to back them up and re-kick it.
I don't know if you do that or not. You might do that, but I don't think the Panthers good, and they're going to say, just give us the ball. Illegal procedure is called. The ball will be placed down at the Panther 35, and we're just about ready to go. The clock did not start because nobody touched the football, so there's still 12 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Panthers break the huddle. I wouldn't think you'd see a lot out of the Panthers differently here. They go to the half of the wishbone. Again, Rose goes in motion to the far side. They take the ball, hand it off to Ellis. Ellis spins inside. He's hit hard. Met gets a short gain, maybe a yard on the play. And it will bring up 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. I don't think you see the Panthers in too much of a hurry-up offense in the second half, unless they just do it to practice it to get some reps in.
Right.
Sides brings the play back in. He walked over the sideline, got it. Panthers break the huddle. They go back to the wishbone. Everybody else in tight. No wide receivers out. They take the ball out, hand the ball off. No Sides has it. Fakes the option, lowers his head, and is bounced out of bounds, but he gets up to about the 41. And gain of about 5 on the play. It's going to bring up, let's call it third and, let's call it about 5 for the Panthers. Goes out of bounds, stops the clock. We've still got 11:19 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, nice. And he had that pitch option if he wanted it. It was there. The defensive end on this side didn't commit to either, so he just took the ball and ran with it.
Now they send 2 out to the far side, to the near side. Again, Moon is behind him. Sides now. Sets back, wants to throw. Looks over. Throws the ball high and over Miller's head. He sailed that one out of bounds. And now it's 4th down, so I imagine the Panthers will probably be in punt formation, so the Panthers don't come out and make a statement with their first series.
Well, and you never know until they get into the punt formation because they always...
I would put it away here. You do not want to give them. They come out 2 wide outs each side. Now side steps back, and it looks like the Panthers will go into their punt formation. High snap. Side gets it, punts it away. High punt. Going down. And it takes a Lakin bounce, and it's going to be down at about the 34-yard line. So from our 40, a 10, 27-yard punt is all the side gets out of that one. And Lakin will have it 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line, let's call it.
Yeah, I don't think Lakin had any idea what we were doing. We haven't punted in the last 4 games. So they were really unsure of what was going on, and they just let it bounce.
So let's see if the Panther defense can come out and do, I guess, a little better than the Panther offense here to start this second half. As Lakin, you can expect to see everything possible from Lakin here in the second half as far as trick plays, throwing the ball, faking this, faking that. They've got to get something going, as now they confused on what they're doing. They send 2 to the near side. Everybody else in kind of a bunch formation behind. They take the ball. Quarterback wants to keeps it, dives down sideline, and is pulled down and doesn't get a whole lot. He gets up to about the 35, so let's give him a yard and a half on the play. Give him 2, 2nd and 8 for the Broncos.
Yeah, nice job of just flowing with the line. Johnny Honeycutt did a great job of pushing that up inside and then making the tackle.
So Lakin breaks that on. Again, they send 2 to the near side, split 1 out to the far side. Quarterback will stay under center so far all this game. Man comes in motion. They fake the handoff to the big back, and he runs over people, still going, and still spinning. He's got a 1st down, and Panthers doing a terrible job tackling. And now he's all the way up to about the 50-yard line. And in fact, he's going to be in the Panthers territory at the 49. So 1st down for Lakin.
Yeah, nice run. Quick hitter right up the gut. We just didn't react defensively on the line. We didn't even see him until he was 8 yards downfield.
16-yard burst. Lakin is into Panther territory. Their farthest has been to about the 29. They send again 1 wide out to each side. Now they have 2 slots to the near side also. Quarterback looks like he might be changing the play. Now he pops back up, looks down, over again, takes a snap, and hands the ball off to the back. And this time the Panthers wrestle him down, stop him, and he gets about a yard on the play.
Much better defensively on our line that time. We didn't let them get off the ball. We met the contact at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, they got 1, but it puts them at 2nd and 9 now.
Miller and Van Kooten right there to stop him. We got 9.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Again, the Panthers leading it by the score of 27-0 over Lakin. Now we'll see what the Broncos want to do on 2nd and 9. They send 1 wide out to each side. Stay in that flex bone formation. Man comes in motion. They pitch the ball out, and Ellis comes up, makes him spin back. Now he's trying to break tackles, and he's smothered. The rest of the Panthers get there big time and throw him down as Miller crowds him back in, and Kooten was also there. There's a loss of about, let's call it a loss of about 4, and it makes it 3rd and let's call it 14 for the Broncos.
Yeah, nice job. Sharon read that running back the entire way. They pitched it to him. He just fought off 2 blocks, got through, didn't make the tackle, made everything cut back, and that let our defensive line make the tackle.
So the Broncos send 1 wide out to each side again, same formation. Again, quarterback and the man in motion, wants to pass, looking. Now he's got some time. Now he's going to break containment, as he's going to make the corner, and it's going to be bounced out of bounds. Oh, my gosh. He gets all the way up and gets a first down. Panthers just break down defensively.
He had no contain. The pocket collapsed, but there was still no contain on our DNs on the outside, just keeping that middle. Push it upside, push it up inside so our linebackers can fill instead of making them try to come clear across the field.
So now it's a 1st and 10. The ball is going to be placed down at the Panther 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Broncos going to try to make this a game. They can get on the board. One wide out to each side. Quarterback wants to pass. Miller's under pressure. Throws it. It's caught, then dropped. And the ball goes incomplete, so it'll bring up 2nd and 10 as the Panthers had a blitz coming in and just about got to the quarterback.
Yeah, they tried that little slip screen again. We were all over it on this side. Tyler Martin, I thought he picked it off, but it went through his fingertips on the ground there.
So 2nd and 10 for the Broncos, and we've got 8:11 to go. Again, the Broncos have the ball at the Panther 34-yard line. Panthers leading it by the score of 27-0. And now, Lakin sets him down. One wide out to the near side. Everybody else in tight. Man goes in motion. Quarterback hands it off to the big back. He's got some running room. And he's met, but he's going to have a nice gain. As the officials don't blow the whistle, they just stand him up. He's down to about the 26-yard line. Boy, oh boy. Panthers thinking pass and just letting the running back run right by him.
Yeah, we got caught off guard there.
3rd and let's call it 2 for Lakin. As Panther defense trying to go. You imagine they'll go for it here, 4th down, if they do not make it on this one.
Yeah, this is 4-down territory for them, for sure. I say go right back up the middle.
Panthers looking a little lackluster right now. Not good offensively, not good this series defensively. Again, one wide out to each side. Quarterback takes it and just sneaks himself, and he's going to have the first down as he dives through, and he's down to about the 23-yard line. So this is the deepest penetration by the Broncos so far here this evening. They get another set down, and it's at the 23, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Or Broncos, sorry. Jeez.
You keep thinking about Rossville.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, we've got to just get back to assignment football right now. It looks like the last 3 or 4 plays we've missed assignments, missed tackles.
Gross is now the nose tackle as Miller is getting a breather. Now they send 2 to the far side. Panthers having to adjust over. Man comes in motion. Quarterback hands it off to the back again. And he's got the just about gone as he tripped up. Panthers are having trouble.
He's doing a great job of reading that center. If our defensive nose guard goes to the left, he pops it right. If he goes to the right, he pops it left. And we don't have an answer right now for that center nose guard matchup.
2nd down, and let's call it 2 as the Broncos have it inside the 15 at the 14 of the Phillipsburg. They send 2 to the far side. Quarterback stays under center. Man goes in motion. And quarterback pitches it late and breaks tackles. He's inside to about the 10, looks like. He's going to have another first down.
Yeah, and they're just methodically moving down the field. They took over with about 10 minutes left in this quarter. 4 minutes off the clock, and they've moved about 45 yards now.
So 1st and goal to go. This is by far the deepest penetration the Lakin has had. They send 1 wide out to their side. Everybody else stays in tight. Quarterback sends a man in motion, fake it. Now they hand the ball on the counter, and this time Panthers level him as Ragsdale puts him down right at the 10. No gain on that play, and
he's slow getting up.
Getting up as he does get up, goes back to the huddle, and it's going to be 2nd and goal to go.
That was great. Just reading their plays. That was assignment football right there at its best.
So Lakin breaks out the huddle. Now it looks like, now they pop 1 out to the near side. Everybody else is in tight. Again, quarterback sets him down. Man goes in motion, and quarterback wants to run. Honeycutt's under pressure. Those balls intercepted. Casey Keaton going down the sideline. Still on his feet. Now he breaks it free. Oh, did he step out?
Stepped out of bounds. Now we got a flag.
Now we're going to see what this flag is.
And that's what we needed. We needed one of our seniors to step up, make a play. It's going to be our ball, but what's the flag?
Yeah, what's the flag? I tell you what. Will they pin the Panthers back, or will it finally be against the Broncos? We have
Dead ball.
personal foul on the Panthers. I'll tell you what, we've got 5 or 6, I think, personal fouls. We may be losing some players.
We've got 5 right now. Yeah, it depends on who they're on. I couldn't get any information from...
Well, nobody's being escorted off the field. If you get 2 personal fouls, you have to leave the game.
Right.
So nobody's done it, so we don't have it, but we still got a lot of time left. Panthers break the huddle. Now we've got some substitution in the offensive line. Maybe that's the indication. As now, they go to the jumble set. Panthers hand the ball off on the sweep. It's Ellis trying to step arms, trying to get up, stiff arm, keeping it up, and now he's going to be thrown down, but he gets ahead.
That was a nice hard run. That was a nice hard run by Sharon.
He gets the ball up to about the 25, looks like, so let's call it second. Yeah, he got 6. Let's call it second and long 4.
Yeah, that was just a nice hard run by Sharon. He fought off that tackle forever and just kept his legs moving.
Panthers would love to march this ball down and get some points, but they got to take care of the ball. Now they go to the half wishbone. Again, side sets them down, take the ball off, they hand it off to Gross. Gross lowers his head, carries up the ball, and gets it up over, and should have awful close to a first down. First down, they do indicate, so the Panthers move the chains, and we'll keep the clock moving here as soon as they set the ball. Clock continues to wind. Panthers would love just to eat up a lot of this clock and see if they can get some points out of this one. They're a long ways away. Ball is just inside their own 30. They go back to the wishbone. Again, man goes in motion. They fake the handoff, hand it off to Ellis. Ellis lowers his head, gets up. He gets it close to about the 33-yard line. It's just straight ahead.
That almost looked like a broken play in the backfield. I've never seen us go in motion out of that wishbone.
Oh, gain of, let's call it 4, second and 6 for the Panthers. Again, the Panthers leading it. 3:33 left to go in the third. It's 27-0. Panthers on top. Now we break away from what we've been doing. Send 3 guys to the far side, 1 to the near side. Moon is the running back behind. Sides goes back, wants to pass, throws the ball. It's going to be intercepted, dropped.
No.
Did he hold on to it?
I don't think he held on to it.
Yeah, they're still talking about it. Oh, my gosh. Why do we go away from the run?
You got me. And we do this methodically year after year. It seems like we get into a motion of our games, game flow, and then 8th, 9th, 10th game of the year, we start trying something new. And we go away from what's got us here.
So Lakin has the ball back on the Panthers side of the field. They got it all the way down to about the 10. And before we turn them away, let's see if the Panther defense can come up with another stop. 2 to the far side for Broncos. Man goes in motion. Quarterback hands off to the big back, and he's piled up. And he might have got 1. It's going to be, they're going to spot him down, see where they actually spot it after everybody gets him piled. Van Kooten gets up off the bottom pile with Honeycutt. They give him 1. 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and sooner or later they're going to have to break out of this going up the middle, but that's what's working for them right now. And they're not, no scores to show for it, but that's what's moving the ball for Lakin right now.
So they send 2 to the far side, get everybody else in tight in their version of the flex bone. Quarterback goes under center. Man goes in motion, and again they hand the ball up to the big guy up the middle, and he gets a few yards up the gut. Gets it down to about the 41-yard line, maybe the 42, somewhere in there. Now they put it at the 41, so there's a gain of about 6 on that play. Yeah, let's call it 5. Let's call it second or 3rd and 4 for the Lakin.
Yeah, again, they're just going right up the middle.
Clock continues to run. We're at about 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Lakin not in no hurry. You think down 27-0, they'd be a little quicker, faster, getting plays in and out. No seems to be urgency. They send 2 to the near side. Quarterback again looks over the defense, sends a man in motion to this side. Again, they hand off to the big back. He stutter steps, breaks a couple tackles. He's going to be close to another first down.
He's still moving the pile.
Yeah, they let the pile go forever, and he's going to have another first down. And now they're slower. No, get out to get up.
Yeah, nobody wants
to get up. Everybody, I think, is getting tired here as he does get the first down, so the ball is placed down at the Panther 36-yard line. 1st and 10 from that spot.
And this quarter has really been a seesaw of what we're doing wrong and them just methodically trying to move the ball down the field.
So, Broncos break the huddle. They send 1 to the near side. Send a man in motion. Quarterback hands it, get off to the big guy, and he gets 4 yards right up the gut. They're going to wait till after they unpile and see where they spot the ball down. Can't believe there's not holding or something going on in that big old pile. He gets 3 yards. It's called second and a short 7 for Lakin. And again, the clock is under a minute to go here in the third. Panthers still leading it by the score of 27-0. But the starters are all in there for the Panthers, so that is a good thing as far as having them play in a ball game.
Right.
Now, Lakin sends again 1 to the near side. Quarterback sets him down. Man goes in motion. Quarterback keeps it. He's got to try to get the outside. He makes one guy miss, and he's dropped. He gets a yard or so on the far side.
That was close to being another personal foul on Tanner. He came in way after the play to hit him on the ground.
They spot the ball, really no gain. Let's call it second and still. 3rd and 7. Clock is going to run out. So at the end of 3 complete quarters here at Panther Stadium, it's the Panthers 27, the Broncos from Lakin, nothing. We'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to Panther Football here on KKN and the World Wide Web.
You're listening to the Kansas Class 2A playoff action here on KKN KQMA as tonight's action features the Phillipsburg Panthers on their quest for a state title. The broadcast is made possible with the support of Panther Boosters. Those boosters in part include Agmart, LLC, Phillips County Health System, and Farm Bureau Insurance. In Phillipsburg, call Farm Bureau Insurance Agent.
Watching tonight's PTV broadcast of Panther football. Please help us to continue to put on these broadcasts of Panther sports by sending donations to Panther Television, Phillipsburg High School, Phillipsburg, Kansas 67661. We appreciate your support. Go Panthers! Thank you for watching tonight's PTV broadcast of Panther football. Please help us to continue to put on these broadcasts of Panther sports by sending donations to Panther Television, Phillipsburg High School, Phillipsburg, Kansas 67661. We appreciate your support. Go Panthers! Thank you for watching.
Both teams coming back out onto the field as Lakin is faced with a 3rd and 7. So now, looks like they've got their play in. They send 2 to the far side. Everybody else in tight. Let's see what they come up with 3rd and 7. Imagine they're in 4th down territory here, trailing 27-0. Man goes in motion. Quarterback keeps it and is smothered. Dives up. He might get a yard or 2 at the most, as it looks like Panthers, again, doing a good job. As Shelton slow limping around here. As Tice Jeremy comes out. Shelton stays in the ballgame. Gross is now going to play defensive tackle.
I guess if they need him there, then put him there.
He's played nose guard, now defensive tackle, I guess. So, they can go for it. 4th and let's call it 6. 1 wide out to each side. Quarterback takes the guy in motion, now wants to run it. They pitch it deep. Panthers trying to get up and bounce him out of bounds. I don't see any flags. So I think the Panthers have turned him away once again.
That was much better defensively. And Lakin, they live and die on getting to the outside and then coming back to the middle. right now they've got nothing outside. The quarterback has gotten some yards on that quarterback bootleg, but right now it hasn't worked for him.
I would think if you're the Panthers coaching staff, you want to go down and you want to just drive and drive. But here they break. They send one wide out to each side. They go to the flex bone. Man comes in motion. Ellis, they hand the ball off to him. He cuts inside. Now he cuts outside. He's got some running room. He breaks down there and ends a full race. He breaks one tackle. Now he's going to be run down and going to be bounced out of bounds by the last man as Ellis takes off from about our own 30. And he gets it all the way down. They bring the ball inside. It looks like he's going to be down to about the 18-yard line.
Yeah, it's a gain of 52.
So a nice run by the Panthers, as now they can use the clock. They got it down to where they want to. Let's see if they can just methodically move it down and put it into the end zone. They stay in the flex bone. One wide out to each side. Now Gross comes in motion. He cuts back. They hand the ball off to Gross. Same play to the other side. Gross breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle. Still diving. He's inside the 10. And he gets to about the 9, looks like, as Gross takes it inside, ran over his own player, as Sisson gets up from the hit, and it will be a gain of about 8 on the play. Let's call it 2nd and 2 for the Panthers.
Yeah, he looked like a bowling ball there. Just ran over about 4 guys and come up off the pile.
So the Panthers send 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Moon is the back behind Sides. Sides looks over the defense. Takes the ball, hands off to Moon. Moon fires the foul inside. Close to about the 6, looks like. He'll have enough for a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. Goal for the Panthers. We've got just over 10 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, spread it out. Give it to our little fullback. Let him lower his pads and pick up 5 yards for us.
And same formation, 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Again, Sides sets him down. Waits for a snap, takes it. Now quarterback bootleg, and Sides dives, gets to the 1.
Oh my goodness.
Thought he bounced in, but he did go to the 1. But a gain of about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 1 for the Panthers.
Yeah, I don't know if he bobbled that, if it was supposed to go to Nathan. It looked like it was almost supposed to go to Nathan. Then he just tucked it up and ran to the outside for 5.
Now they go to the jumbo set. Again, this time they hand the ball off to Moon, and Moon gets in for the touchdown. So with 9:26 here in the fourth quarter, the Panthers on a 1-yard run by Moon. And now it is a score of 33-0 over the Broncos. Now let's see what the Panthers do. I would imagine they would try the kick. They tried the 2-point conversion earlier, no success. And we'll see what they come up here.
Yeah, they don't even line up in that swinging gate this time. It's just straight. We're going for 1.
So let's see what Honeycutt does with the extra point. Snap back, ball put down, kick is good. So the Panthers now lead it by the score of 34-0 over the Lakin Bulldogs. We're back after this timeout. You're listening to Panther Football here on KQMA, KKN, and the World Wide Web. Welcome back, everyone, here at Panther Stadium. Let's get you some scores here as both teams still lining up. The updates we have, it's Humboldt 14-6 over Osage City. Rossville 21-7 over Atkinson Murr Hill. Silver Lake 41-6 over McLuth. No score on Riley County game. It's Hutchinson Trinity 14-7. Or is that 17-14?
It's actually now 16-7.
Okay, 16-7. Hutch leading. Cimarron and Hoytington is still 20-12. Hoytington, and Conway Springs leads 21-7 over Chaparral. Honeycutt approaches the ball, kicks it. It's coming down deep, going to be caught at about the 7-8 yard line. 10, 15, looking for about 20. He's got, oh my gosh! Honeycutt's going to have to get over there and bounce him out of bounds. He does that.
Nice tackle.
Nice hit, but boy, oh boy, the Panthers give up a big kickoff return.
And then that's been our Achilles heel this year. Just we miscontain, and that kid showed some speed there.
Yep, it has a lot of room. He returns it all the way from about the 7-8 yard line to the Panther 46 yard line. So there's a nice return of 47, 48 yards. So here we go. Lakin has the ball. They would like to get points on the board. They do not want to be shut out. Panthers still have their starting defense in there. We've got 9:17 to go. They send 2 to the near side. 1, I believe, to the far side. No, that's kind of sideline over there. Man comes in motion. Quarterback fakes the pitch. He's got a man going right down the middle, and he drops it. Panthers got lucky as both Moon and sides were closing, but he was wide open and did not catch the football.
Well, it was a little bit underthrown. He had to slow down a little bit, and then that's what caused him to miss it. He had to turn around and then bobbled it. Not good assignment football right now.
2nd and 10 for the Lakin. As this is what I thought they'd do the second half. Open it up. They waited until 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter to try to get something going here. Again, 2 to the near side. Quarterback stays under center. Man comes in motion. They pitch the ball late, and running back's got some room. He breaks out, cuts back, and he balls out. And the Panthers pick it up. Moon's got it. He picked it up. Makes one tackle, and he returns it. And he gets it all the way back to the 47-yard line of the Panthers. So Moon picks it up and runs with it.
Yeah, right now we're playing like cardiac cats. We're letting them move the ball at will, and then we're just pouncing on their miscues. We get later into the season, these other teams aren't going to have miscues, and we're just going to have to put up with it. We've got to stiffen up what we're doing.
Now, we may not have a 34-point lead against some of these other elite teams in the state. So now, Panthers break the huddle. They stay in the wishbone. Sides again, sets them down. Takes the ball, pitches to Gross. Gross looks for a lane, cuts it back in. He's got some running room, breaks the tackle. Now it's a foot race. He's got one guy to ball. Shoves one guy down. Oh! I thought he got pulled by the face mask, but he gets down at about the 6 or 7 yard line. He takes off from about
48, 47 yards.
Yeah, and we got a Lakin player down at about midfield. Now he's up. He's going to lip off, but all the way down to the 7 yard line. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. 1st and goal to go. Nice run by Gross. How many yards was that?
That was a 50-yarder.
50 yard. Now Lakin is going to use this injury to get some breath back because they are winded. Guys have their hands on their hip. They are a very tired football team right now.
He's 20 yards downfield and bobbling the ball. It's not hot. Hold on to it and go upfield. I don't understand. We're going to work on that.
We've got 8:54 to go. The Panthers lead at 34-0. Now trying to put a climax on here on this game and push it in for the touchdown. They send Miller to the far side. Sisson stays in tight. Panthers stay in their half wishbone. And again, side sets them down. Takes the ball. Hands up. No, he wants to pass. He's got Miller wide open for a touchdown. Nobody went with Miller. So with 8:44 to go, the Panthers get a 7-yard pass from Trey Sides to Miller for the touchdown, and it's now 40-0 over Lakin.
Yeah, and I think that threw everybody off. They were looking for
pound it.
And that's when we need to throw the ball.
Yeah. Nice pitch and catch there. That was an easy toss. Miller had nobody by him, caught it, tucked it in, and got a touchdown. Honeycutt now in to try the extra point. Snap is back. Ball is placed down. Kick is up. And good. Panthers now lead it by the score of 41-0. You're listening to Panther Football here on KQMA, KKN, and the World Wide Web. Welcome back, everyone. We're back here at Panther Stadium as we got a final in on the Plainville game as Plainville holds on and defeats El Saline by the score of 31-28. So Plainville moves on. They will take on the winner of Elkhart and Iman, and maybe down the road they can get a shot at Smith Center once again.
Yeah, that's going to be one of those
tough.
games. Elkhart's a good team.
Now Honeycutt has it teed up for the Panthers. He boots it, kicks it down. It's coming down and going to be caught at about the bobbled it. 2-yard line. He's looking at the 5 to try and 10. Now he runs into his own guy, bounces around, still on his feet, and gets it out to about the 11. So the Panthers get down there and get him corralled, but a lot of help from the Lakin player as he bobbled it and then didn't know which way to go, and they will start deep in their own territory with 8:34 to go.
Yeah, he bobbled it, ran into his own player. We had 3 guys slip and fall, and then they got up, and by that time there was a whole host of Panthers.
So the Panthers looks like we got some substitution. We've got Keaton in there. Looks like as defensive back.
Tyler Martin on the other side.
Tyler Martin.
I think he started, though.
I think he did start. Looks like most of the other guys are in there. They just pulled out sides, looks like.
Yep.
As Ragsdale and Keaton, Case and Keaton still in there. They fake the handoff, give it to the big back, and they're just going to try to run power. He gets up to about the 15, so a gain of about 4 on the play. Then it makes it 2nd and 6. Clock headed to 8:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Again, the Panthers all over this one, 41-0. Now Van Kooten comes out, and looks like is that
Brock Bursch?
Brock Bursch in the ball game?
Yeah. Yep. 62.
Need to start getting some of those other guys kind of out there. I mean, I like how they're doing it, a few at a time and not wholesale changes. Now, Lakin sends 2 to the near side. Stand there, flex man comes in motion. They pitch it on the counter, and he almost gets
tackle.
out. Nice ankle tackle by
Honeycutt? Yeah, that was Honeycutt. Nice tackle. He pushed it inside, and then as the guy ran past him, he jumped on his ankles.
Jackson Horn, I believe, coming in. No, is that 65?
That's Johnny Bovey?
55, looks like. 65 or 55?
65. That is Parker Dibble coming in.
Okay.
To replace
coming out, Shelton. Yep. So we get another guy out. I know he's had 1 personal foul. That probably is a good move.
Yeah.
And he's been banged up. He's been limping several times tonight. So hopefully he's just got some bruises and stuff and gets all back. Looks like right now, looks like Conway Springs coming up. And now Lincoln sends 1 wide out to each side. Quarterback again. 3rd and 5. Takes the ball, hands off to the big back, and he keeps shoving. Now he's dropped down by Case and Keaton in the middle, but he's up close to the 20.
We are starting to get some extracurriculars after the play, and
that's not good.
There's no personal foul again. I mean, our guys have their hands up, and Lakin guys still going after him. The ball's it's been blown dead, and they're still going.
So it's 4th and 1. It looks like the Broncos say, "What the heck? We're going for it." 6:45 to go here as the Panthers get their defense called in. Lakin breaks 1 wide out to each side. Last time it was just a quarterback sneak right up the middle, following that big offensive line. And that's kind of what it is. I don't know.
He didn't get it.
It depends on the spot. I don't think he did not get a whole lot. The Panthers submarined it pretty well. They didn't have a lot to get. Let's see where they unpile and see where they spot it.
Yeah, he didn't get it.
They put the ball down. I don't know. First down. I was going to say, you got to measure that. They just looked over the sideline, gave him the first down. They'll spot the ball. Clock will start. And we've got 6:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. First down for Lakin. Now Lakin breaks the huddle. They send 1 wide out to the near side. They stay in that same formation. And now quarterback. And the guy in motion, pitches it out. Panthers don't adjust well, and oh my gosh, saving tackle that time as Moon come in from his defensive back chopped him down, and he's almost got another first down.
Yeah, we're starting to miss assignments, and we do have some new guys in there, but still, our defense has got to get shored up here. We got a goose egg on the board for us, so I can't talk too bad about them. But
right.
We just haven't looked fluid. Missed assignments more than what we've had in the past, I guess.
So second and a short one, and now the whole playbook is open for Lakin as they send one wide out to the far side. Quarterback stays under center. Man goes in motion. Quarterback hands off to his first back. He's got the first down easily, and he falls on one of his big linemen and bends over backwards, and I don't know, is he going to be slow getting up? He's going to get up. It was his own back that fell on him, and he picks up the first down. The ball is out to about the 33-yard line of Lakin. Clock continues to run. We're at 5:10 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Again, the Panthers comfortable, 41-0 over Lakin. Now they break the huddle. They send one out wide, a slot to the side. Everybody else is in tight. Quarterback sends a man in motion.
Oh, that's offsides.
And they take the ball, and he's got some running room. And he's tripped down. And now
that better be a hold.
And now we'll have to see. We have holding on them as Keegan was trying to get out, and it was just grabbed. And it'll be a spot foul. Finally, on Lakin gets a penalty. So there is a gain on the play. It was first down, but that makes it first down again.
6, yeah.
First down and 6. Clock continues to run. We're at 4:40 and counting here in the fourth quarter.
And they're still in their game plan. That's what they've tried to do all night, is get outside.
So they've got their starters still in there.
Yeah.
They want to score. They do not want to get shut out. They send two to the far side. Quarterback looks over the defense, sends a man in motion, hands off to the big back, and Casey Keaton bear hugs him, but he gets up to about the 40, maybe just over the 40. It's going to bring up third. No, that's only second. That's right. Second, and let's call it 3.
And we're bringing some other guys in. Jonathan Povey's in now.
Johnson's in there as linebacker, just replaced Keaton.
Jackson Horn's in at the defensive line. Parker Dibbles on the defensive end over there.
He's 54 for us.
That's Bovey.
Bovey, okay.
Yep.
They send two to the far side now. Quarterback, second and very short. They may take a shot here. He hands off ball off to the big back, and he runs over. He's down to the 50, 49. He's going to have a first down and then some. As Ragsdale, along with some of the Johnson, bring him down.
Now Minkler's coming in. Kirby's going to come out.
So I think you got the stars out of there pretty much now.
Yeah, there's not a starter in.
So that's good. The Panthers have done their job. Moon's getting his ankle untaped, so he's done for the night. And again, ball just inside the 50 on Lakin side. First and 10. Two to the near side. Man goes in motion. Quarterback pitches it at the last minute. Ball stopped and then caught.
Nice,
and hit by Ragsdale. The back bobbled it, caught it, and Ragsdale leveled him. There's going to be a loss on the play.
Yeah, that was nice. I guess we do have one starter in. That's Tanner.
Does he start?
He started linebacker.
Yeah. DeWitt is in there as a linebacker.
Austin Niblock's in
Niblock,
as defensive back. Jake Sisson's in as a safety.
He is a starter on offense, but not on the defense side. Although because Martin's been starting besides. Now, they send one out. Lakin sends one to the far side. Everybody else in tight. Panthers trying to dig in here on 2nd and 12.
Now they're bringing
a guy in off the bench.
That should be offside.
That
should
two
guys in motion.
And now they fake the ball, hand off to the big back. He runs over. Minkler trying to get him down, and he just carries him.
How was that not offsides with two guys in motion? He had already set the offensive line down.
He gets a big run, and looks like he's going to be placed down just short. So it's going to be third and let's call it 1.5 yards, 2 yards. I don't understand why there wasn't at least motion on that play. We're at 2:10 and counting.
Why is the clock stopped?
I don't know why the clock is stopped. There it goes. Now we go. Play comes in for the sideline, and they say 3rd and 2. Is that correct? I can't keep up anymore. One wide out to the near side. Again, Panthers trying to get in there. They pitch the ball wide. We have a flag.
Oh, now we got an offsides.
Illegal procedure. So now they will have it, and they look like they've got maybe another couple linemen there. May have substituted a couple guys in, a couple clean uniforms out there for Lakin, but that moves the ball back 5 yards, and now let's call it 3rd and let's call it 7 for Lakin.
Jeremy Ford comes in for Parker Dibble, and
the Panthers are going to move on no matter what Lakin does, if they get on the board or not. 41-0. We will be on the road next week. We have to find out whether it's going to be Conway Springs or Chaparral. Conway Springs was winning. Now, 2 to the near side. Quarterback takes the ball, and then he tries to keep it, and he's ridden down from behind. It's Minkler on top, and is that Johnson?
yes, Zach Johnson.
Zach Johnson. No, that wasn't Johnson. That was
28.
Minkler and Gower on the bottom of that pile, yeah.
And they do have a new quarterback in, so they're switching some guys in and out. They realize, with a minute left, there's
4th down, and let's call it 5, and we're headed toward the minute to go here. As Lakin no hurry to run a play. So the Panthers are going to up their record to 10-0 on the year. Lakin will fall. Their second loss. And now confusion as the man goes to the wrong side, and quarterback sets him down, gets it off, wants to follow his running back, and now he has no place to go and is going to be dropped, and the Panthers will stop him once again, and the ball will go over to the Panthers. So the Panthers are going to get their shutout here against the Lakin Broncos, as Panthers now sending a whole defensive. I don't know why Van Kooten and all those guys.
Well, we're on offense. That was a turnover on down, so we're just going to go in the victory formation.
I was going to say, yeah. They got all the starters out there, and the Panthers go into that victory formation. Now they'll just let the clock start, and we're short a guy. Somebody, I was going to say.
Here comes Burris.
Why would Burris be in there? Why would not the starter be
they
back?
have Cason's out right now.
Now, Sides takes the ball, takes the knee, and clock should run. I think that should be the final play of the game, as they're shaking hands. The clock is at 27 seconds. I know the officials, I think, may make them
waiting to blow the play dead.
As I think that's going to be it. The officials have not left the field. They've picked up the yard marker and everything, so I think that is going to be the last play of the ball game, as the Panthers are going to win it by the final of 41-0. A game I thought might be a little closer. I thought a game that was kind of in doubt because of the size of the Broncos, but they give in, and the Panthers control and just dominate Lakin from the get-go, as we're up 14-0, 27-0 at half, and then get 2 scores here in the final period up to 41-0. Let's go ahead.
Panther football. Please help us to continue to put on these broadcasts of Panther sports by sending donations to Panther Television, Phillipsburg High School, Phillipsburg, Kansas 67661. We appreciate your support. Go Panthers!